This is much bigger than guns.
Following the deadly mass shooting at a Las Vegas music festival in 2017 that killed 60 people, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives issued a ban on bump stocks. The shooter used the accessory to make his semi-automatic weapon rapid fire, like a machine gun. Central Texas Gunworks owner Michael Cargill soon challenged the ban, and the case wound up before the U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. Those judges ultimately sided with Cargill. It's now up to the U.S. Supreme Court justices.
We're talking administrative agencies. We're talking OSHA. We're talking the U.S. Commerce Department. Can they turn millions of Americans into felons overnight? I say no, they cannot.
The National Firearms Act of 1934 first established the definition of a machine gun to include weapons that shoot, are designed to shoot, or can be readily restored to shoot automatically more than one shot without manual reloading by a single function of the trigger. The key word here is function, and both sides have a different argument on what that means.
The reason Congress used that word, not pull, is because Congress knew that there were lots of different ways to activate a trigger and wanted to cover all of them. And I think the reason you know that it's referring to what the shooter does, there's really two. One is that's the way it's been understood ever since.
There cannot be a subject of function because a shooter does not function a trigger. Only a trigger can have a function and not a shooter.
Technical definition aside, law expert Lucas Poe says that the case may tie into an ongoing argument about the interpretation power. In this case, it's whether the ATF has the authority to outlaw bump stocks.
The law for the past 40 years is that if a statute is ambiguous, judges must defer to the agency interpretation of the statute unless the agency is basically crazy. That is lurking in the background of this case. Does ATS have the power to interpret machine gun in such a way as to pick up bump stocks?
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.